Hey everybody, this is Shatan Denis, and I wanted to talk with you guys about the one-page business plan. Me personally, I'm not of the opinion that a business plan needs to be 15 pages long. I'm a visual learner, and I like to see things visually on one sheet. I may have multiple sheets, but I like to create illustrations, I like to create pictures. Some of you may be familiar with vision boards. That's how I like to create my business plan. So I'm going to show you the process that I use in terms of having the one-page business plan. Now, if you're not going to the bank for a bank loan to expand your business or to start your business, there's really not necessarily a need to have a 15-page business plan. Ideally, yes, you want to have your ideas thought out. You want everything to be outlined, and you want to think through your idea as practically and as thoroughly as possible. But it is not necessary. You can achieve the same goals without having this long, drawn out document, which I do have personally. I do have a 15-page business plan, but it sits on the shelf collecting dust because I never take it out because it's just too much information for me to practically use at one time. So back here, if you can see it, this is where I keep my one-page business plan. It's on the window behind my desk, so if I need to just turn around, see it, know what I need to be working on, that works for me. So I'm going to show you guys my one-page business plan. Here it is. I've converted it to a PDF. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and so you have the mission statement here. And my goal is to earn a living, living my passion, being of service to my community, and to channel my infinite knowledge, my resources, my experiences to helping other people to earn a living, living their passion. That's my mission. That's what drives me every day. And I tend to only focus on just a couple of goals at a time because I don't want to overwhelm myself with goals and with to-do lists. So I keep it simple, focus on the two dominant goals that will help me to reach my goals. And as I complete, an objective, I check it off and I change it. So as you can see, here's the goal. And the goal that I'm working on now is to develop an e-learning blog. It's a video blog. And so you all will see it as you visit my website. You'll see videos being launched more and more, and that's because I am developing content to develop an e-platform of learning that's affordable for people all around starting a social enterprise and grant writing and all things nonprofit. So instead of going to a university and paying thousands of dollars, my vision is to create this e-learning platform that you can use anytime, day or night, and that you can spend, a few $100s and get all of the education that you need in order to make an informed decision on how to move forward about creating this lifestyle business where you can earn a living, living your passion. So, just as I am a business owner, I have a business planning strategy, and this is the chart that I use, and I have goals as well. So here's my goal: develop and market video blog as an e-learning platform for social entrepreneurship. So on the left side of the chart, you will see I have my objectives. I just have two. Again, I'm keeping it simple because I can go overboard and have to-do lists that are 3 pages long, but I'm not doing that. And then on the right side of the chart, I've got the deliverables and I've got the action items. So the deliverables is what it looks like when it's finished. And that's the objective, my tasks, my action steps. The action items are the steps that I need to take in order to achieve the deliverable. So for the action item, I've got design my workbook page. I have a workbook for those of you who don't know. I have a nonprofit business planning workbook, and I offer it on my website, but when someone purchased it, they would pay for it, then I would send them the workbook. It wasn't on demand. It wasn't, once they paid for it, they could access it. Well, I wanted it to be instantly accessed once somebody paid for it. So I now have the workbook uploaded to the blog. It has video tutorials. The video tutorials are there as well. So anybody who pays for the workbook can create their account. Once they pay for it, they can instantly access the workbook, they can print the workbook pages out, and then they can see the video tutorials. So for my deliverable, that's the workbook page that's published, which it's published now, so I could technically take this off of the list. I can put the check mark there. So each one of these is the benchmark or the completed action for the action item. So that's for the blog. And then I've got, I have to promote my blog. So here are my action items in terms of continuing with my social media posts. And this 10 to 15 minutes per day, this is realistic for me because I'm just not going to spend all day long doing marketing. I have other responsibilities in the business. So this keeps me a little bit on target every day, doing something every day towards my goal. And then these are the deliverables for that, implementing my promotions campaign. And then I've got my second goal, which is maintaining and building my grant writing consulting revenues. And then I've got my objectives, and then my action items and my deliverables for that. And that's it. It's a one-pager. As I complete an action item, I check it off or I delete it. And then, I revisit it and I revise it every so often. And, after a month or two, I realize I've done everything here. And so I just continue to plan out for a month or two at a time. And this keeps my business plan active, practical, relevant, and top of mind. And it keeps me on target with my goals. So I wanted to share this with you all, that business planning doesn't have to be this long drawn out process that where a lot of us get stuck at the very beginning because we're overwhelmed by how much there needs to go in this document. So if you're not going to the bank for a loan, don't worry about it. Do the one-page business plan. If you all need any assistance with developing your one-page business plan, you know where to find me. Go to the website, www.grantsource1.com. The new blog is www.grantsourceblog.net. I shall talk to you in the next video.